Ta vzpomínka je klíč ke všemu. Bez ní jsme slepí. Bez ní ponecháme osud našeho světa náhodě.
Nerada tě ruším, Albusi, ale dostala jsem špatné zprávy.
Řekni, co se děje?
Jde o Grindelwalda.
Náš čas se blíží, mý bratři a sestry. Naše válka s mudly začíná dnes!
Svět, jak ho známe, se hroutí. Chceme-li ho porazit, musíš mi věřit.
Potřebujeme vás, pane Kowalski.
Už s vámi nechci nic mít.
Víte, že jsem čarodějka, viďte?
Brumbál ti něco posílá, Jacobe.
Ten tým porazí nejvíce nebezpečného čaroděje naší doby. Kdo by na nás nevsadil?
Nikdo nesmí vědět vše. Ani ty ne.
To, co děláš, je šílenství.
S tebou nebo bez tebe zničím jejich svět.
Nebezpečné časy slouží nebezpečným lidem. Pokud odpoledne budeme všichni naživu, měli bychom to považovat za úspěch. Pane Kowalski?
S radostí. Chceš se obrátit zády k vlastním lidem? To ty si řekl, že můžeme přetvořit svět.
I když děláme chyby, můžeme zkusit je napravit. Hodila by se pomoct.
Nemůžeš mi v tom zabránit.
Věci nejsou takové, jak se zdají. Líbí se vám vaše hůlka, pane Kowalski?
Můžu si ji nechat?
Our war with the Muggles begins today!
The wizarding world's in turmoil. Grindelwald has risen and amassed a greater following and is therefore a greater threat.
Dumbledore has recruited this group of wizards to fight against his nemesis.
There is a team of goodies and baddies, and we are both actively working against each other.
Grindelwald has the ability to see the future. So if we hope to defeat him, then our best hope is to confuse him.
It's working on me right now.
Dumbledore recruits this mini army, if you like.
This is a band of outsiders who come together to perform this mission. Every single one of them is an outsider and doesn't really belong, but does belong as part of this group. The army that is created, a bit like Dumbledore's army in the Harry Potter films. Harry, Ron, Hermione, Neville, Dean, and now Newt, Lally, Bunty, Karma, Theseus, and Jacob.
This eccentric but incredibly gifted team of wizards who each bring a different skill set. They are sent off on individual missions that one hopes Dumbledore has an overview and a sense of.
Dumbledore's got a real checkered history of being able to encourage people to do crazy things, but we love him for that.
We are all trying to save the world while not knowing essentially how we're going to do it. We are working through our own personal journeys to have faith in what Dumbledore's plan is.
If we're to defeat him,
you'll have to trust me.
One of the things I love about Beasts movies and the Potter films is they have thriller elements, they have comedy, they have whimsy, and then they have pure spectacle.
I always think to Order of the Phoenix, and I don't think we've seen magic done as well as that since, so here our aim is to top that.
real magical, cinematic experience. We're exploring these characters and going deeper with them, and the universal themes of brotherhood, friendship, family, and ultimately hope.
Some of the most significant characters in the Wizarding world are the wondrous creatures. In this film, there are exciting new creatures and old favourites.
We've got the Niffler, who's now called Teddy.
He remains one of Newt's favourite creatures and also the bane of his life. He's there with Pickett. They've sort of sat into their roles as heroes in these films. Akio! There's this extraordinary new creature called a wyvern,
which is a little bird-like two-legged dragon, and it has massive wings.
In the Harry Potter universe, the Phoenix is this spirit that comes to Dumbledores who are in need.
Fascinating creatures, phoenixes.
This Phoenix found Credence. We get the sense that he cares for Credence and is trying to protect him.
But these new creatures are not always our friends.
We've got these amazing creatures, which are called manticores.
No, I'm excited for the world to see manticores. They're these sweet little crab-like things that are obviously in no way, shape or form sweet.
After the Harry Potter films, I was desperate to make a film where we could just explore beautiful, mysterious, magical creatures. I couldn't be more excited to join them on their adventure.
If you listen carefully enough, the past whispers to you.
For the fans of the Harry Potter franchise, there's so many nuggets in there.
It's incredible. Everybody around you is as excited as you are.
You know, that nostalgia that everyone has gets in my DNA as it is for a lot of people.
There are so many memories. There's a feeling of coming home.
So Grindelwald is at large, and Dumbledore has recruited this group of wizards to go and hunt him down.
They're going to Hogwarts to meet with Dumbledore, and Dumbledore lets them into his plan.
The fact that everything didn't go precisely to plan was precisely the plan.
And I think what excites me the most is the opportunity to return to a place that we grew to love in the Harry Potter films.
Hogwarts has been in people's lives for so long.
I grew up reading the books, so to be a part of Beasts, it's literally like a fantasy.
Everyone knows Harry Potter. I got to be at Hogwarts for this movie. For me, that was really special.
Jacob, look who I found.
Hey, it's my wizard friends. We're like this.
To see some exciting and familiar locations within Hogwarts.
We see Quidditch going on, Quidditch players. We see significant characters.
In this wonderful world, it takes you out of your own world.
It was so surreal to walk onto these sets.
What is this place?
The room we require.
Being able to shoot in the Great Hall is very special. There were loads of kids there. It felt very Harry Potter-y.
The Slytherin boys over there, they gave me these. They're delicious. Who wants one?
I never cared for cockroach clusters much myself.
I mean, the first time I walked into the Hog's Head, I was like, this is one of the craziest jobs ever.
They'd created this battered, beautiful old pub.
I really wanted to just grab a drink and go and sit down by the fire. It was so authentic.
These films have a place in people's lives. It takes you right back to the Potters.
That's just the coolest thing.
Correct. 3 points to Hufflepuff.